Hey guys, I hope you've all had a great week and a Merry Christmas with friends and loved ones and family and whatever, all that fun stuff. Um, we had a good Christmas. We spent it with Sydney's mom and brother and sister and stepdad, and they're amazing people. They have pretty much accepted me as one of their own at this point. Um, I got stuff from them for Christmas, and um, I call her mom, mama. So I mean, it's um, they've definitely taken me in and made me feel like I'm truly family. So anytime I get to see them, it's always a good thing. So um, let's see. As far as changes go, there really haven't been a whole lot. I think I've kind of plateaued out a little bit for the most part. Um, I will say though, um, I've noticed my torso is not so much that unbearable. Maybe unbearable is not the right word, but not wanted hourglass figure. It's kind of boxed out a little bit. Like I'm more square. Like the rest of my torso is lining up with my shoulders, so it's not quite as girly, I guess. So that's good. Um, I am getting misgendered less and less as the days go on, which is fantastic. Um, we're making plans for name changes and all kinds of stuff coming up because I have exactly 5 months and a week and a half, about 2 weeks. So about 5.5 months technically to get my shit together because you have to get your marriage license 30 days prior to your wedding. So that gives me 1 month less than I was anticipating. So I gotta get the ball rolling on all that good stuff. So um, there's that. That is what's going to happen with income tax stuff. I'll get my name change, and then I'll go get the passport with the incorrect gender on it. Get a letter from my doctor saying that it should be male because I am male, and then go and get that changed on my passport. And then from there, that's all the marriage license people need. I guess it's the court. I guess I don't know. But that's all they'll need is my driver's license, so I gotta get that changed over. And then my passport. So I'll get my passport um, changed first, and then I'll go get my driver's license changed, and that's all that the court will need. Um, they're not gonna look for a birth certificate or anything like that. They want a birth certificate or a passport. So if I can get the passport with the correct gender on it, then that'll take care of all of that, and it'll be a done deal, and my marriage will be legal. So that's exciting. Um, the next week is going to be interesting for a couple of reasons. Um, Sydney and I have decided that since our wedding is about 6 months out, we're going to try this thing called Insanity. And we did the first, it's called the fit test tonight, and we were both ready to pass out and die. Like, oh my god. So the next week is going to be interesting for that. Also, the most interesting thing is going to be how my body reacts to this new testosterone bottle, because I went with generic this time because my pharmacy didn't have. It was a whole thing this past week. I waited until the last minute to get my prescription filled. So the pharmacy that I work at is normally where I get my prescriptions filled because I can just pick them up on my way home or whatever. Well, they ended up not having the right one. They had the 200 milliliter and not the 100 milliliter. So then they were going to try and call my doctor's office. Well, my doctor's office was closed today. So it was just this thing. And then come to find out when I called to find out if they, because they had ordered the 100 for me. And it was supposed to get there earlier today. So when I called to find out if it was there, They said, oh, hey, we had it all along, and it's going to be $80-something, or you can go to this store, and they'll charge you, like, $50 for the generic. Okay. So, we went with the generic. So, hopefully, I won't have any other significant changes as far as not reacting to it as well. I've heard some trans guys that have gone from depot to the generic. They haven't had as effective a transition or whatever, so I'm hoping that it'll either have changes in the positive direction, and it won't stop me changing altogether. So, anyway, there's that. There's something else. Oh, I got my funnel in the mail, finally. That only took a month and a half. But it is here, so I can officially pee standing up, which is exciting. The only problem is, it's purple. And I knew it was purple when I ordered it, but at that point I was thinking that the actual funnel part would be soft enough that I would be able to fold it over on top of my packer, and it would be okay. Not so much. It's a little bit harder than that, so I don't have a way to fold it over the packer like I was planning. So now I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing, whether I'm going to carry it around in my pocket, which is really, really going to be a pain in the ass to whip it out every time I have to piss. Because I have found some amazing underwear that I can pack with, and it's not an issue as far as it flipping around and going upside down, which it likes to do in my regular boxer briefs. So, there's that. So the underwear is good. The funnel is good. For those guys that are having issues, I originally went with the Cyclone, which is like a bottle nipple with the nipple part cut out, so you pee through that. I couldn't get the hang of it. I could not, for the life of me, figure out how to use that thing without wetting myself. And y'all can laugh if you want. I was pissed. Sydney will tell you. I came out of that bathroom so freaking pissed off with wet pants. I don't know how many times. I finally just said, fuck it. I'm not doing this anymore.
I've like 6 times.
Like, at least 6 times? Yeah, she told me at least 6 times.
It's so funny.
And added that it was so funny. She may have thought it was funny. I didn't think it was funny. Until now.
Hilarious.
Until now. She was laughing at me the whole time. So anyway, see, you came in here and got me all off track. Take him with you, please.
Nope.
Okay.
It's your problem then.
It's my problem now. There's Gus Gus. He's interesting, to say the least. Anyway, so now I've got this, the Cyclone. Yeah, the Cyclone I couldn't get to work. So, I'm not dealing with this crap anymore. Moving on to the funnel. And the funnel seemed to work really, really well. I got it last night. Yeah, I got it last night. And I haven't used it in public yet, but I haven't had any incidences with it using it at home. So, that's a good thing. I just have to figure out how I'm going to either convert my packer using this funnel thing or come up with something creative. I don't know. But anyway, we've also decided to update my underwear by putting a pocket in for my packer so that it doesn't flip over like it likes to do. So, we got some interesting stuff coming up. I was going to try to show you my hairy man hair leg that I've been talking about for the past couple of videos. But with the lighting, you can't really tell. I mean, it looks blonde, but it's actually dark brown. So, I'm going to try it. I apologize if this does not exactly work out the way that I'm hoping. Like I said, it looks blonde, but it's actually like a dark brown. And then there's this leg, which is absolutely doing nothing. So, anyway, that's pretty much all for this video. I know it was kind of longer than my last ones have been, but like I said, with changes coming up and not really changes, but stuff going on in the next couple weeks, I knew that there was a lot that I needed to talk about. So, anyway, I'm going to sign off now, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next week.